Are you ready for some exciting transfer news, Chelsea fans? Rumor has it that the Blues are eyeing a sensational attacker who just lit up the Champions League with a stunning hat trick. This could be the game changer we need as we chase glory in the next season. Who could it be? Stick around as we dive into the details of this potential signing that could elevate our squad to new heights. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like to stay in the loop with all things Chelsea. Chelsea fans, it's time to dive into some exciting transfer rumors swirling around our beloved club. Reports are emerging that Chelsea is eyeing Liverpool's Luis Diaz as a potential summer target. Yes, you heard that right. The Colombian winger has been making waves this season, and his recent hat trick in the Champions League has only added to his allure. But let's unpack what this could mean for Chelsea. First things first, let's talk about Diaz's situation at Liverpool. He's entering the final 2 years of his contract, and surprisingly, he's one of the lowest paid players at Anfield. That's a head-scratcher when you consider his contributions on the pitch. Liverpool fans will tell you he's been nothing short of amazing, and Alexis Mac Allister even chimed in, praising his form this season. So, if the Reds are not careful, they might be losing a key player who's shown he can perform at the highest levels. Now, Chelsea has already invested heavily in the squad, but let's be real, we're not quite there yet. There are still glaring weaknesses that need to be addressed, particularly in the attacking department. Enzo Maresca is satisfied with the squad, but knows there's work to be done. The pursuit of a new winger and a striker is critical, and that's where Luis Diaz comes into play. His pace, trickery, and ability to cut inside make him a perfect fit for our attacking style. Not to mention he can also play effectively in a false nine position. Imagine Diaz linking up with our current attacking talents. It would breathe new life into our wing play, providing a dynamic option that we've been sorely missing. I mean, think back to the FA Cup final when Trevoh Chalobah struggled against him. Now what if those two were teammates? The thought of that is quite thrilling. But let's not get too carried away just yet. Until there's more concrete movement in this transfer saga, I urge Chelsea supporters not to get too excited. It's a tantalizing prospect, but we need to tread carefully. Liverpool would be foolish to let him go without a fight, especially given his form this season. However, if there's a chance for Chelsea to swoop in and secure him as one of our highest earners, it could be a game-changer for the squad. In my opinion, this move would be a step in the right direction for Chelsea. Bringing in a player of Diaz's caliber would not only strengthen our squad, but also signal to the fan base that the club is serious about competing at the highest level. After all the ups and downs we've faced, wouldn't it be refreshing to see the club finally invest in a proven talent rather than a project player? Honestly, I'm torn on whether this is the best decision, but it's hard to argue against adding someone like Diaz. Now, the question remains, is this the right path for Chelsea? I truly believe that signing established players like Diaz can help bridge the gap between where we are now and where we want to be. It's about building a winning mentality, and having players who know how to win is crucial. Chelsea is making some impressive moves in the transfer market, and as a passionate fan, I can't help but feel excited about what's on the horizon. The latest buzz is around Marc Guehi, the Crystal Palace centre-back who has been a standout performer in the Premier League. Chelsea is reportedly confident about bringing him back to Stamford Bridge, despite fierce competition from Tottenham. It seems that Guehi, who came through our academy, still has a strong connection to the club. This gives me hope that he might choose Chelsea over Spurs, especially since he's been vocal about his love for the club. Now, let's break this down. Guehi is a player who has really come into his own since leaving Chelsea. At just 24, he's already made a name for himself in the England squad and has been a rock at the back for Palace. The fact that he's entering the final year of his contract makes this summer the perfect opportunity for Chelsea to pounce. But don't forget, we're not the only ones interested. Manchester United and Liverpool are also reportedly preparing bids. This is where it gets interesting. Chelsea has to act decisively and quickly if they want to secure Guehi's services. I mean, can you imagine him back in blue, solidifying our defense? It would be a massive statement. Moving on to another player, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall seems to be on his way out. It's clear that things haven't panned out well for him at Chelsea, and now the club is looking to reduce his price tag to facilitate a transfer. Initially, they wanted to recoup the $30 million they spent, but it looks like they might have to let him go for below $20 million. That's a significant drop, but it's necessary if they want to move on from a player who hasn't made an Impact in the first team. Here's my take. While I'm all for giving players a chance, it's crucial for the club to streamline the squad and focus on bringing in talents that can make an immediate impact. Dewsbury Hall's departure could free up some space and funds for that. It's a tough situation, but sometimes you have to make hard decisions for the greater good of the team. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. It's unfortunate when players don't live up to expectations, but the business side of football is relentless. As for Guehi, if Chelsea can land him, it would be not just a homecoming, but a statement of intent. We've been craving some defensive solidity, and Guehi has proven he can deliver at the highest level. With other clubs lurking, Chelsea must be proactive. The last thing we want is to see him shine for a rival. It's time for the club to show ambition and go all out for him. The fans deserve to see the team strengthened, especially with the upcoming season in mind. And let's not overlook the ongoing interest in Malo Gusto from Liverpool. With his contract running until summer 2030, Chelsea is in a strong position. If Liverpool wants him, they'll need to shell out a hefty fee. This is where Chelsea's negotiation skills will be put to the test. I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and anxiety every time we hear about other clubs eyeing our talents. It's a sign of how well we're doing, but it also means we have to be vigilant. I want to hear from you, fellow Chelsea fans. What are your thoughts on the potential signing of Guehi? Do you think we should let Dewsbury Hall go for a reduced price? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. This summer is shaping up to be crucial for Chelsea, and the decisions being made now will have a lasting impact on our future. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with all things Chelsea. Let's keep the conversation going.